The m-Omulimisa system is currently available on this URL, and to be able to use it, you need to provide a username and password. So basically, only registered extension officers can be able to use the system. And when you log in, the first page you basically see is a database of farmers that have subscribed over time to receive weekly SMS alerts from their extension officers. As you can see, we have, the development of the system started a few years back in 2013, and this data basically comes from in-house testing we've been doing with our various extension offices across the country. And as you can see, we have farmers from different districts, in Uganda, from the central part of Uganda, from the western part of Uganda. And so basically, when you're subscribing for weekly updates, you provide a name, your district, your sub-county, and then the network, the provider, basically the telecom provider, is captured from the telephone number. Then at the beginning of each message, you basically provide, write the word extension officer in your local language, because that is how basically index rather the messages, and so that in the different languages. So you can see we have this is, for example, from this western part of Uganda. This is from the central part of Uganda. So these are farmers that have subscribed over time for weekly SMS alerts, and the SMS alerts are sent by their respective extension officers. Then this is optional, so you may subscribe for the alerts or you may not. So it's the choice of the farmer. Then we have the questions from the different farmers across Uganda, and as you can see, we have a question here, we have a telephone number, the date created, then an answer, and we also capture the extension officer who responded to that the specific question. So, for example, you can see here, this is a typical question from an extension from a farmer who is asking about swine fever, what they should do to control swine fever, and this is a response from an extension officer. So we have a number of registered extension officers using the system from different places in Uganda, as you can see here, because these are different usernames of extension officers, and they are different. We have handled questions on different topics, and basically this is on a small scale because we've not really done any massive marketing, and we've not launched the product. Basically, all this data comes from in-house testing that we've conducted over time. So when a question comes in here, the extension officer will log in, and then basically when you want to respond to a question, they will just click reply, and then you can basically start typing the response. And as soon as you're basically finished, you just say, you hit the send message button, and this response goes back to the farmer who asked the question. So that is how the system works. And so this proposal that we're working on is going to enable us to do a bigger and a larger field testing, be able to work with so many farmers and a number of extension officers, so that we can basically come up with a test. We can basically test the usability of the platform, and then be able to integrate the feedback we got from the previous testing we did over the summer in Uganda. Thank you so much.